Hello everyone, good morning. It's time to start the day. Grab your coffee, your favorite beverage, shine your light and light the way.
Good morning, everybody!
Good morning! Surprise! I'm here.
I have a special guest today. This is Chrissy. You guys know Chrissy. She is my partner. So she agreed to, she's off of work today, so she agreed to be here on the show. Now, I've got a camera kind of set back. So if you see us looking down a lot, it's because the camera's up there, but the words are down here. I had to do that so that we could get us two fluffy women in the screen at the same time without having to sit like this the whole time. So good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me just go back up here and say good morning to everybody. Good morning to, oh my gosh. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Katie.
I'm going to turn my phone down.
Good morning, Teresa.
Yes, good morning, Teresa. Oh no, that's going to be terrible. Alexa, can you turn down the volume to 2?
She's ignoring us.
Hopefully that works. Mm-hmm. And anybody else here? Good morning, Shanita.
Hello.
It's good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh. So, what happened here? I don't know what's happening. Why is nothing working? Okay, there we go. Oh no, I'm having issues like tissues. Well, it's a full moon tomorrow. I don't think that has any effect on electronic devices, but there is a full moon tomorrow. So yeah. Good morning, Sonia. Sorry about that. So good morning, everybody. So it's a beautiful day here in Milwaukee. Right now, there are guys outside the house and they're putting down forms and gravel to actually pour our driveway. I'm so excited about this.
Yay.
But they're not pouring the driveway today. They're pouring the back patio step and the front steps. They're getting that poured today so that they can remove the forms tomorrow and actually have the new cement that they're going to pour butt up against that. So today and tomorrow are going to be pouring the driveway days, which is exciting. This garage has kind of it's kind of taken over our life a bit for now.
Yes.
I mean, it's
been very busy.
Yeah, we've been very, very busy painting and putting siding on the house and moving bricks around so that they could do just lots of stuff. We've been doing lots and lots of stuff. Why I haven't lost 25 pounds yet, I don't know. With all the walking and stuff. Yeah.
Especially you.
But
I've been busy working.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, you've been helping with the garage a lot too, and so's Devante, so.
I've done my share.
Everybody's helping. So that's why it's getting done quick. So Katie says, how fun. I love watching concrete being poured. It is kind of a soothing, relaxing thing to watch, And I'm going to be very excited when they start pouring the concrete.
Right now, they just dumped a big truckload of gravel.
Yeah, the gravel.
To stop putting the gravel in. So soon it'll be the concrete being poured.
Yay! Yay. So this is very exciting stuff. It's been fun watching the process. I'm sure this is the closest that I'll ever come to having a house built. How some people go out and they spend their lives in a little house and then they go and they build a big house. I don't ever see us doing that. But this is the closest that we've come to that. So it's pretty exciting. It's very exciting. Something fun and wonderful. You guys aren't going to be able to see this very well. I tried doing this earlier, but you're not going to be able to see it. But next week, Tuesday, is my 6-year anniversary of not drinking. So this is like, every year I celebrate this even more than I celebrate my birthday in my mind, because this is my sobriety day coming up on the 15th. And I got my new sobriety coin, which you're not going to be able to see very clearly, but it's really, really pretty. And this is going to go up. I have a case hanging on the wall here in the kitchen that all my sobriety coins are on. I don't think I could reach it with the camera. I can try.
I'm so proud of her.
Oh, thank you.
I am.
Thank you so much. Well, you were instrumental in this happening. So, but yeah, right there. Can you see it, Chris?
Little up.
Little up.
Yep.
Right there.
That's her case.
That's my case.
She's got all her pins in there.
Yeah, coins.
Coins, I mean.
All my coins. Right now, you got to tell me how to do the camera. Up?
It's just me.
I know.
Down? A little bit. Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm slowly but surely filling up the case. So, yay! Hooray! Everybody's saying congrats. And woohoo, congrats. Oh,
who's coffee go?
Oh, that is Sonia.
Oh, Sonia.
Yeah,
okay.
That's Sonia.
Hello, Sonia.
She changed her name on her channel. Everyone's saying congrats. That's awesome. You glow, girl. Chrissy, you are a great support team. She is. Actually, everyone here has been. Rick and Chrissy, Devante, my mom, my brothers. They've all been, and a lot of my friends too.
Yes.
They're very kind and sensitive to the fact that I don't drink. They're always like, "Is this going to bother you? Is this going to bother you?" I'm like, "No, drink up." My problem is my own. It ain't your problem.
And then we have a month in common because she quit her drinking in July and I quit my smoking in July.
That's right.
July 26th will make 7 years?
Yeah, 7.
7 years smoke-free.
Woo! I'm still not smoke-free. I still vape, but we're getting there. Someday.
Yep. My first year when I quit smoking, I bought my car.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. As a celebration, you bought the new car.
Yeah. And then last year, today, was my last payment for my car.
So it's all paid off.
Yes.
And that feels good when you get things paid off.
Oh, absolutely.
It really does.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at Sonia says, "Oh, wow. Congrats, Chrissy."
Thank you. Thank you.
Katie says, "Awesome."
Thank you, Katie.
I'm missing chat here. I apologize. Shanita's, "Congrats, Chrissy." Yeah, so that was...
Yes.
I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud of, quitting smoking, I haven't done it. I went from smoking cigarettes to being on the patch for 12 years to vaping. So I haven't quit yet. I'm not smoking cigarettes, but I haven't quit nicotine yet. I really want to lose some weight, but man, I can't lose weight. I can lose weight. I'm going to lose weight, but it's very hard and it goes very, very slow. But I will. I'm working at it. I'm going walking every day. I'm eating healthier. So
I'm not so much. I just have no control right now. Hopefully soon.
That's okay. You'll get there. You'll get there. Sonia says, "Big accomplishment for both of you. That's awesome."
Yes.
Did you see Shanita loves your accent?
Yes.
Katie says, "I am working on not smoking as much and using edibles and topicals more, getting a cough I do not like." Yeah.
That's what made me quit smoking.
That's what made her quit smoking.
Yes.
I'm going to tilt the camera down just a little bit.
Okay.
I feel like we're
looking up
like to the world. I feel like we've got too much headroom. So tell me if your head's being cut off.
Right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Slow steps forward are still making moves forward. Yes.
I am from Massachusetts.
Oh, that was Sonia. Yeah.
Yes.
Chrissy, you're from New York or Boston? I heard that accent in Ka. Yeah.
Yes.
She's from New Bedford, Massachusetts.
My car is paid for.
Yep. Yeah, when she first moved here and moved in with me, my husband Rick would always be making fun of her, like, where's your R's? You have no R's. So then at Christmas that year, he gave her a full shoebox full of the letter R. Like, he went to Michael's and he bought up every single little R that they had in wood or plastic or whatever. Yes. Bought her all the R's and gave her a box of R's for Christmas.
And I still don't use them.
And she still doesn't know how to use those R's.
They're all packed away.
Actually, that's not true, though.
There is some times
where you're starting to sound more like us, but then she'll go back home to Massachusetts
and forget about it.
She comes back.
Or I'll talk to my sister on the phone or something like that. I'll trigger it and go back to talking Massachusetts.
Yes. Yep. She floats back into the accent very quickly. Oh yeah, Katie says leave it to Rick. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Come to the South and you'll quickly lose that accent. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, Shanita, when I go down south to visit family, I come home talking a little bit Southern. Just a little bit. I say y'all a lot more and all y'all and fixin' and all those things.
The twang.
Yeah. She is like, see?
Well, I've been to Georgia.
Yeah.
My aunt lives in Georgia. I've been to Georgia a couple of times.
Yeah.
And, they talk with that twang,
mm-hmm.
And it's very deep. So.
Say, bless your heart.
Bless your heart. I'm not too country or southern.
No.
Nope.
No, she really does hold on to her accent pretty well. Wherever we are or whoever we're with, I mimic everybody's accent. Part of the thing with autism is you do mimic the people that are around you. Like it's just, I can't help it. It's just what I do, so I fall into accents very quickly.
She sounds like whoever she's mimicking.
Whoever I'm around.
Yes.
Yeah. I do. Because even sometimes I'll pick up on your accent.
Yes.
And I say it quite a bit.
So.
I got to go make my coffee.
Yes.
Well, Chrissy, why don't you tell these guys a little bit about yourself? I talk about you all the time. Maybe just talk about like where you were born and raised, what you do. What is your jam? Chrissy, what makes you you?
You make me you.
I make you?
Yes.
You make me too.
Okay.
I kiss you. Okay. No, tell them about it.
Well, I was born and raised in New Bedford, Massachusetts. I've spent 41 years there. And I know it like the back of my hand. I used to drive taxi for a little over a year. I enjoyed it. I really did.
Driving taxi?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went into the nursing field. Well, I went to the nursing field first.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the nursing field for 16 years as a CNA. Started with nursing home. Then I went to
Group house.
no, oh my, what is it called? It's one level up. Where you go in for
Rehab?
Yeah, like a
Rehab.
Yeah,
hospital.
rehab hospital, and then a group home. And then I started getting into factory work. I worked at Titleist making golf balls. I worked at a glass factory as well.
You made windows, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she made windows.
I made windows. But yeah, I mean, I worked at Home Depot. I worked at Sam's Club. I worked at Cape Cod Chip Factory.
Mm-hmm.
I made chips. So yes, every weekend we used to always have cookouts and stuff. I brought the chips because I got them for free. So, but yeah,
it's good that you don't work there now,
right?
Because I would be like, bring me home some of that barbecue, those barbecue chips.
Yes. I mean, I did a lot of jobs out there, and then jobs was just so scarce out there. It was, you couldn't make money, and that's when
we met each other.
Came in the picture.
We met on a game called Second Life. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Second Life. I think it still exists. I don't know, but it was how do you explain Second Life? You basically make a character, and you can make that character look exactly like you, or you can make that character look like whatever ideal thing that you want to be. You could explore gender, because you could create a male character or a female character, and you could swap genders if you wanted to and explore that.
A lot of sex going on.
There was a lot of sex going on. But basically, you made your character, and it was a virtual world. It was, they had everything. They had bars, restaurants, dance clubs, all different kinds of clothing stores. And the people who played the game could actually make the merchandise that was sold in these stores. So you could actually make real life money in the game. Okay. So as soon as I figured out that you could do that with this game, I bought a server with one of my big brother, Darwin. Okay. I bought a server with him, and together he and I built a strip club, mall, casino empire. And for a while there, we were making bank on the game, which was unbelievable. I couldn't believe that I could make so much money from playing a video game. It just blew my mind. But a lot of that came to a screeching halt when they stopped allowing us to have online casinos. So once that went away, the money wasn't as good as it had been, so we ended up selling our server. But I still played the game. And there were still people in the game who were making clubs. And Chrissy worked as a DJ in one of the clubs, so that I would go to dance, to take my little avatar to dance. And I fell in love with her voice like right away, and her personality. So I kept flirting with her, but she was with somebody else. But I didn't let that stop me.
I was talking with somebody else.
I was terrible. I was like, oh no, you will be mine.
Yes.
So that's how we met. And when her son went into the Navy, and he was going to be stationed in Chicago, which is only, 90 minutes south of me, I said, well, why don't you, and she didn't have a job, and her things were just not good for her there. No. Things were not good at that time. I'm like, well, come move in with me. Move in with me, and we can. Yeah, we were already like at that point, like online dating. You know what I mean? So I'm like, come move in with me. So she flew out here a few times to like get to know, so we could get to know each other.
Yeah, to see how things would go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was terrible. I didn't fly out to see her, but she came here. She came here to see me.
Yeah, I came. First time was a week.
Yeah.
Second time like 2 weeks, and then like the third time I stayed a month.
Yeah.
You know, just to see how we got along and how things went.
And it was important for her and Rick to get to know each other too.
Right. Yeah.
So
it wasn't like, how you hear those, what is it, the lesbians where it's like the second day they all moved in.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. We took our time. There was no U-Haul pulling up in front of my house.
No. I mean, we were talking for about over a year.
Yeah.
Before I moved here.
Mm-hmm. And she's been here ever since. And it's been how long?
13 years.
13 years, yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you like Wisconsin?
Yes. I mean, I like Wisconsin. It's nice. It's huge. I still use my GPS to get around.
Yeah, Massachusetts is shorter, but I think it's as wide as Wisconsin, but it's not as tall as Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wisconsin is a bigger state.
Yes.
Wisconsin is far more rural compared to Massachusetts, at least the East Coast in Massachusetts, the east side of Massachusetts by the ocean, which is really, it's pretty populated. But Milwaukee is big, and Milwaukee is very populated, so that must have been like a culture shock for you a little bit.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
And in New Bedford, where Chrissy is from, everything is very integrated, okay? Like Black people and white people and Hispanic people, everybody just commingles. Everybody commingles, and it's like the perfect harmony. That's one of the things that I love the most about New Bedford is its diversity, and nobody cares. Nobody cares what color you are. Nobody cares what nationality you are. Nobody cares about any of that. And here in Milwaukee, it's exactly the opposite. White people live in one part of town. Black people live in another part of town. Hispanic people live in another part of town. It's a lot like the boroughs in New York, here in Milwaukee. So there's like little sections where pockets of people live in particular places, and people don't cross over. Although that is changing. We do have Black people in the neighborhood now, other than her and her son.
My son.
Yeah,
Right.
she's half Black. But we have other people in the neighborhood. So that is changing, which I'm really happy about, because that's the thing I hate the most about Milwaukee is how we're segregated into little areas and everybody kind of just stays in that area. But the positive thing about that is every one of those little areas has their own restaurant flavor. So if you're a foodie and you're looking for a place to go and explore and do like a food tour, Milwaukee is a wonderful place for that, because we've got every genre of food here. And when you go into those little boroughs, into those little sections, you get the best of the best of the best from the people who live there. So I will never be skinny because I want to try them all.
I like food.
I want to say hi. Yes, I do too. I want to say hi to Fatima. Hi, Fatima. It's good to see you.
Hi,
I am
Fatima.
so glad that you're here.
And yes, that's the way it's supposed to be. I agree.
Yeah. Magical number 13. And, oh wait. The chat's moving fast here. Let me use my mouse. I'm better with the mouse than I am with the stupid, whatever that thing is called. Sounds like a fantasy world. I know. When I first got there, when I first visited there, I was just like, what is happening? I was happy to see it, but I was like, is this real? Is this reality? Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. All kinds of races and cultures living together in peace. Yes, I am such a lover of culture. I love different cultures. I love immersing myself into different cultures where I can, where it's not intrusive, you know. But I love that because I love food and I want to try everybody's food. She took me to this Portuguese. Oh no, you didn't take me there. Sandra did. Her brother-in-law took me to this Portuguese bakery.
Oh yeah, you went with them, yeah.
I don't even have words for how incredible it smelled when I walked in that place. I just wanted to stay there for the rest of my life. Oh my gosh, it smelled so good. Fatima is Portuguese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's
All right.
Portuguese, so
Nice.
she
So
probably
she's
understands
in
that.
Toronto?
Yeah, she's in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried linguiça, Fatima?
I think I asked her that once, and she's like, yeah. Wait, we'll get to that. Okay, Katie. Tucson is very integrated for the most part, unlike the rest of the state. We do have neighborhoods of culture richness, yes. And I want to explore all of those neighborhoods when we come to visit, Katie, and try all the foods. Hey! Hi, Jen. Jen lives north of us here in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. Hi,
Yeah.
Jen.
She's kind of up from the area where Rick's grandma lived. Rick's grandma Hug lived. Sonia says, I love food too much.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, girl, you don't even know. You don't even know. Jen says, I love how in Milwaukee we have festivals. Oh, right. From all the nationalities and races
Yes.
and all the food. Yes, I love that too. We are the city of festivals here in Milwaukee. And every single, like Jen says, every single weekend of the summer, there's something going on at the Summerfest grounds. It's either like Summerfest or Pride Fest happened.
Pride Fest
starts
it
it.
all.
Yeah, Pride Fest always starts the festival season here, and it's just wonderful. You want to talk about a open, welcoming, loving place.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Pride Fest is just all full of love. We have Festa Italiana, we have Mexican Fest, we have Polish Fest, German Fest, Irish Fest, Indian Summer. Am I missing any? They do an Asian Fest and they do a Bastille Days, but not at the lakefront. Bastille Days celebrates all things French. So yeah, we love the festival so much. Jen, if you ever go, let me know. We'll go with you. I always make a dish with Portuguese linguiça.
Oh.
We love linguiça. We can't get it here really. I mean, there is one place that makes it, but it isn't right. It isn't made right.
It's soft.
It's too soft.
It's a soft texture.
Yeah, it's like the texture of what you would find in a hot dog instead of, the texture that linguiça is supposed to be. So
And
we have to
now-
order it. We have to order it.
Right now, they're not taking orders. We have to wait till November, and we're all out. I'm so mad because I usually make stuffing for Thanksgiving. So hopefully I can get it before Thanksgiving.
We might be able to get it in Chicago. We might have to take like a day trip down there
Yeah.
and go to Chicago. And then we can go to the dispensary.
Yeah, usually every summer we go to Massachusetts and we always bring back a bunch of linguiça that lasts us
And shitties.
until winter. I've never came across this problem.
Hi, Pam. How you doing? It's good to see you.
Hello, Pam.
Hi, Pam. Summerfest or Red Arrow Park. Yeah. Bastille Days. Bastille Days is fun. You've never gone to Bastille.
No.
We should go one time. I think you would enjoy it. Katie says, food loves me. Tucson is also a foodie city, from Louisiana barbecue to fresh Sonoran Mexican food, Greek festivals. We have Greek Fest too. That's right.
Yes.
But that's not at the lakefront either. That's at State Fair Park. We also do Tucson meet yourself 3 times a year. Oh, that's fun. I like that. We do a doors open here in Milwaukee, which is, I think, similar to that. Maybe. Why isn't this going away? Okay. Okay, everybody's saying hi. Jen just says coffee with a heart. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it would be helpful if I opened my coffee. Yes, good stuff.
Gotta have that coffee in the morning.
Shanita says, sounds like fun. You should come up. You and Margie should come up. You can stay here, so you'd have a place to stay for free. We'd feed you. We'd give you a roof over your head and a bed to sleep in. And we could go to the festivals. Actually, that's opened up to any of you guys. I love you all. You want to come hang out in Milwaukee for a weekend?
Just not all at once.
Yeah, not at, yeah.
We could put you in the garage.
Yes, the garage is so big now. We could fit like 100 people in there. But anytime, I can ship you some from Rhode Island. You know what? Let me give you my email address, and we can talk up on the side because we would appreciate that. Hang on a second. I'm going to hold it up.
I was actually gonna talk with my sister and see about her shipping some out because I love my linguiça.
I love it too. Yeah, she's turned me into a linguiça fan. But this is my email address, thewolfgirloracle@gmail.com. thewolfgirloracle@gmail.com. And if you don't get it now, you can always watch the replay and look at this again. But yeah, if you want to email us, we'll, if she can't get her sister to send us any out, we definitely take you up on that because it's sad when I can't make my kale soup.
Yes.
Kale soup has to have linguiça in it in order for it to taste right. We call the Portuguese chouriço. It's chouriço, though, is how you say it, right? Fatima?
Chouriço.
Chouriço. Mashvita. Well, we can get chorizo here. That we can get. We just can't get we can't get the chouriço and we can't get the linguiça.
Yes.
But you should be able to get that in Rhode Island, yeah. Sonia says, I just got back from Rochester, New York. I miss all the festivals they have. I miss the East Coast.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she misses the East Coast too.
Do.
I mean, this is home and she loves it here, but she misses.
I usually go to the East Coast every year, but this is the first year that I'm not going because I'd like to, we're supposed to go visit Katie.
Yeah, we want to go visit Katie out in Arizona.
So I'm saving my vacation. And last year we spent too much money in Massachusetts. So I want to explore.
Yeah, we want to, and we want to go to Orlando because we have friends and we have friends.
Go see my brothers from a different mother.
And so you can go to Disney World.
Yes, I've never been.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice.
Jen says, she said dispensary. We all head north to Michigan to hit the dispensary. Yeah, we just, I mean, it's literally right over the border here. So it's like 45, 50 minutes away from here. It's not that bad. No, I want you to. That is why I am saying it, sister friend. We would have so much fun, and it's better to come in the summer than the winter. In the winter, I'm not sure that you would enjoy yourself being a Southern girl. Yeah.
Not much to do at all.
Sally! Hi, how are you? It's good to see you.
Hello, Sally.
Sally! Yes, you did pick the right day to drop in. This is Chrissy. This is my partner. My wife, the wife half of my life. And my bestest friend ever. Yes.
Oh no. Sorry
about that. They were. I think they
yelling.
Were,
Stop!
I was like, oh no. Flood warnings for last night. Oh no. Everybody's saying hi, 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 hi. Katie has 15 dispensaries in town. Will
Wow.
you win? You win. Someday we'll have that. We don't have that right now, though. Yeah, we don't have a local.
Winter.
In Wisconsin, it is not legal yet, so we do not have it.
I don't know why it's taken Wisconsin so long.
I know, right? Does not miss winter. Well, every time you miss the East Coast, just remember the snow and the cold. And I love winter. I'm a cold weather girl, so
I like cold weather.
I love fall. I love winter. I love spring. We have just gone through. We are having the hottest summer that we've had in 20 years here, which is crazy. You know, we're having the summer like the summers were when I was a kid, where every single day from like mid-June until September was over 90 degrees. We're having a summer like that, you know. It's not 90
a lot
degrees.
Of rain too.
And it's so humid. I mean, we're always humid, but I mean, we're really getting a lot of rain this year. The ground is saturated. I can't walk across the backyard in my bare feet without coming back with soaking feet. And it's crazy how much rain. And the whole country's getting a lot of rain this year. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Oh, Sally says, good to meet you, Chrissy.
Good to meet you too.
We are in Wisconsin. Sally will be the last of all states, right?
Yes.
We will frickin' frackin'. Phoenix has about 3 times as many. Oh, I can just imagine. Yeah, I have a friend who lives up in Phoenix, and yeah, I think he can like walk out his front door, walk about a block and a half, and he hits his dispensary. So I believe that. Easy folks need a little something, yeah. Well, especially when it's so freaking hot, like right now. I mean, Katie sends me the weather report just about every day, and it's like 115, it's 111, it's 102, 101, and I'm like, how do you live in that?
Is it humidity, Katie, or
no? No, it's like it's a desert, so it's actually really
kind of cool, like not cool but
dry.
Yeah,
very dry.
Is it like almost like Las Vegas?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think it's actually more dry. Well, it's about the same. Yeah, I mean, Katie could answer that if you think Las Vegas and Tucson are similar in climate. Sally misses the winter. Yeah. Yes, we do need a little something. Teresa says, Maine has dispensaries everywhere. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's natural. God put the plant here for us for a reason. Sally asks, how's the garage going? I see finishing work is happening. Yes. We still got quite a bit to do, but today, if you hear the crazy noise in the background, they put out the forms today to do our driveway and our front sidewalk and the back step. Today they're going to be pouring the front and the back steps, or the front sidewalk and the back step. And then tomorrow they're going to remove the forms from there, and they're going to lay the cement down for the driveway so that it can butt up against the new steps and the new pathways. So today and tomorrow. It is. It's very exciting. And it's vibrating a lot. Do you feel that?
Yes.
It's kind of exciting. I'm just saying. Okay. Not legal here, but everyone smokes. I know. And it's everywhere. It is not. It is right. Everywhere. And that's because we can just go right over the border and grab it. I mean, either direction or out to Minnesota. You know what I mean? They all around us, they have it, so you can get it.
Legal, but yet Wisconsin will not pass that bill.
It's stupid. Oh, don't even get me started. You don't even know. We are gearing up for another bad hurricane season.
No.
Yeah.
Now, where is Shanita?
Shanita's in South Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Remember I told you about the sinkhole that happened in her backyard?
Yes.
Last year?
Yes.
They filled it in and she's got plants in there now, but we don't want another one coming.
Scary.
They really need help in Maricopa County. Well, I hope they get that help. There are so many places, everybody's focusing in on Texas, but North Carolina and I think South Carolina just had a bunch of flooding again too.
Something
touched me.
They put a clarity.
Oh, it's clarity.
State of emergency.
Yeah.
Out in there.
Yep. 75 in your house. Yeah, I think it's 73 in our house, and it is 80 degrees outside right now. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad out, but it's freaking humid. The air is really thick. Katie says she's blessed to have a dispensary that brings it to her. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she'll be like, "Oh, my dispensary guy's coming." I'm like, "Yay." Monsoon season now. Yeah. More humid, less heat. Katie says, same as Vegas, maybe a little cooler. But I mean, it is hot where Katie is. Maine is talking about legalizing mushrooms. I'd like that too. I'd like you to try mushrooms.
Oh, gee, I don't know.
I think you would enjoy it. I mean, I'm not talking about like an epic heroic dose, just a little bit, so you can like just see how vivid the colors get and how things kind of wave. And I think you would enjoy it.
No.
I would love to see you.
I like control.
Well, it's not, I mean, it's different. It's not like, it's hard to explain. You just have to do it. I'll sneak it into something. Well, here's the thing though. She hates mushrooms.
Oh.
She hates mushrooms. I'd have to do like some sort of edible where you didn't realize. I would never do that to you. I would never do that to you. Never. But I think it would be fun if you tried it once. Nice. I've been considering building a garage, cheap though, not custom like yours. Well, a garage doesn't have to, it certainly does not need to be what ours is. But you know what? This is Rick's money that is building this garage.
This is Rick's dream.
He's always wanted a garage that he could have a workshop in, and I get to benefit from it too, because I get to put my workshop out there as well, which will be great. And I don't have to go up and down the stairs every time I want to do a project. I can just go out there. So yeah. Yes. Vibrating like the rumble strips. Yes. Yes. It is 95 degrees and 27% humidity in Tucson right now. I think I looked earlier today, I think we were at 72% humidity. Pam says, once all the states realized cannabis earned tax for the state, they were okay with it. Yeah, and that's why I don't understand why we're not doing it. Why are we not? Yikes. Wait, why is nothing working? Nothing's working. Yikes. Ground falling away is unsettling. Yeah, it can be for sure. For sure. Oh, New Mexico had flooding yesterday. Near Ruidoso? Ruidoso? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ralph Anderson is here. Good morning. Good morning to you. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Everyone's saying hello. Microdose. Yes, that's exactly what I want to do, is microdose. Shrooms are fun, says Katie. I haven't had good outcomes when I tried it for pain. It amplified everything happening on different occasions with gummies and smoke. Well, it's not for everybody. It doesn't work for everybody, you know. Um, I think for quite a few people it does, though. But that's like with any medicine, right? Like
Yeah.
I take Benadryl and it helps me sleep, right? Chrissy does Benadryl, it does nothing for her.
No.
Nothing. And my mom too. Does nothing. Doesn't help with allergies,
Nope.
doesn't make her sleepy, does nothing. Sonia says, I can only do shrooms in a sacred container with a facilitator. I have super intense experiences. That has been my experience with them as well. I have never done them recreationally. And I don't think that I would. But I do have many friends who microdose, I have many friends who are on depression medicines for a long time for many different reasons, who turned to microdosing and got off pharmaceuticals, and they are doing better and leading more vibrant lives now than they ever were on pharmaceuticals. So I do believe in their power to heal as a medicine, you know? And that's the way that I look at marijuana too. I don't look at it as a recreational drug. I look at it as a medicine. So that's the way that I take it. And I don't smoke to get high. But I don't care if you do. If you do that, hey, you do you. You know, that's your business. You know, libertarian, anarchy. Let's organize. Okay, super twin powers. Ralph Anderson. Yeah. Yeah, you do not lose control with microdosing. Absolutely not. And Sonia says, microdosing is awesome for treating depression. It's helped me a lot. Yeah, and I hear that so much. And I'm hearing about how it's helping people with PTSD. You know, people coming out of the military. And that is really exciting that there is this medicine. I just hope that pharmaceuticals don't grab it and then turn it into something that only they can facilitate. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to be growing them in my basement. Teresa says, I would like to try it, but I don't know where to get it. It's said to help with depression and PTSD. That's right. And Fatima says, here in Toronto, we have cannabis stores everywhere. Yes, in Canada, it is legal. Is it legal all over Canada, Fatima, or just in Toronto? You know, or does each one of your provinces have their own kind of rules on that? Jen says, oh my God, it took my best friend Sherry years to talk me into it. Then B went off with her boyfriend and left me hearing supersonic hearing and a fire pit of holy shit, the colors. Right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Sally says, good for him. My dreams remain unformed now. I used to have them, not so much. I think as we get older, I wonder if it's harder for us to dream as we get older, because I noticed that I still do dream, but it's definitely not as frequently as it was when I was young. Oh, look at this pretty kitty who's here. Come here, Clarity. Come here. Oh.
I never remember my dreams.
Come here, baby girl. Oh, here's Clarity, my little chunk-a-lunk. Oh, no. Clarity, can you say hi to the camera? Can you say hi? No, she's like, no, you're holding me. I hate being held. This is horrible. This is horrible.
Let me get at your keyboard.
I'm going to step on your camera. That's Clarity. That's Clarity's tail. Hello, tail. Katie says, I only do vision quests with shrooms once or twice a year, but it is full on 4 to 7 hour experience. I have been doing it since I was 19 years old, now 67. Clarity, please don't pull the camera down.
She's like, it's in the way of my food.
Sally is sensitive to meds. Yeah. My mom is too. My mom has to be really careful about what she takes. Janet, DC. Oh my gosh.
Janet.
It has been forever since we've seen you, Janet. It's great to see you. It is very good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are good. Everyone's saying hi to Janet. Janet. Oh man, I am so far behind, you guys. The good thing about regulation is consistency. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do. Ralph says, I tried microdosing shrooms. It was very helpful for my depression and anxiety. Yeah, that's why I would like them to be legal everywhere. Sheena says, my dreams are off the hook, rich, vibrant, and loaded with lots of soul integration messages. When I do dream, that's usually what happens. You know, it's usually a message from Spirit that Spirit wants me to remember. And Sonia says, meow. Sonia was talking to you, Clarity. Clarity's now eating on her food. I am like moving down the list here because I just realized how far behind I am. To be sold this way, they have a cut and keep under control, not to overdo it. Yeah. And Ralph says, I am a medical pot user for migraines, very effective. I use it for back pain. When my sciatic nerve gets crazy, nothing touches it. Nothing. But I do 2 hits on a vape, on my vape, and the pain is gone, like within 20 minutes. So it is very effective. Full moon energy on top of all the astrological transits are off the chain, right? Yes, the full moon is tomorrow. So tomorrow would be a great time for you guys to make your moon water, or tonight you can put it out. I'm going to put mine out tonight. If you've got any new tarot cards or oracle cards that you want to charge up, or even old cards that you want to charge up, you can get them in your window tonight. I always put a quartz crystal on top of mine. And then I keep that crystal with the deck forever. So like I have my sisterhood. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do any readings today. I'll do one for the group, but I have a crystal in here, and this crystal that is in this bag will stay with this forever. But I do want to read an affirminator, so let me do that real quick. The affirminator for today is no judgment. I release myself from any kind of judgment. I find my inner critic, call it into office, and I tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyway? The guy who does the judgment. And it says Joyville. Going to Joyville. That sounds good to me. So no judgment. And we're talking about that a lot, aren't we? Like everyone's talking about that. About the power of no judgment. You know, basically just sitting with things as they are and simply observing. You know, it's a good thing to do. I think it keeps you grounded, and it doesn't allow you to fall into fear. And so, yeah, I'm all about that. All about that. Fatima says, a lot of people die from overdoses and drugs here. Yeah, well, here too. Heroin is a big problem here. It's often laced with fentanyl, and it kills people. It's all the time. We see it all the time, don't we, Chrissy?
Yes. It's very sad. Very, very sad.
There's a lot of people who are lost, and that makes me sad. You know, I want to put my arm around all those people, give them a big hug, and say, come on, we can do this. You can do this. You can get through this. And we can get through this. We're going to get through this, and we are getting through this. So no fear. No fear. It's easy for me to say that because I am not somebody who needs constant protection. you know. There are so many marginalized people out there right now who we're starting to feel some of that the weight of that being lifted until now. And now that it's like it's all gone, and there are so many people afraid. I have several friends who are transgender who right now are so afraid for their lives, who are so who are saying things like, I can't find joy in anything anymore. I can't find joy in anything. I'm hearing that in the LGBTQ community as well. I'm hearing that with poor people, you know, who are just saying, I can't find any joy in the world. We cannot give our joy away. It's important that we do not do that, you know. I feel like despite all the things that are happening right now, we still have control over some of our lives, like in our houses and our homes with our friends and family. And we have to find the joy in that, you know, or find a community where we can find some joy with people who are of common mind, who might be going through the same thing. You know, we have to take those steps. And that's what's hard because we're all exhausted right now, you know. But every single day I try to wake up with a what can I do to help attitude, and that has been very helpful.
Yes.
Yeah. Like you see a lot of people come into the bank. How many of them come in smiling?
Not many. There's a lot of grumpy because we deal with a lot of older folks, bank, and a lot of them grumpy. So you sit there and hit them with kindness, and it kind of changes them.
Right.
They walk out smiling.
Some of those people that you deal with, you're the only person that they might talk to that day.
Right. Yes.
Yep. So your kindness is like a bright light. That is where your spirituality shines, because you've got such a big open heart, a big open loving, how can I help you heart.
Yes.
That's one of the things I love the most about you, honestly.
Yes.
Is your big beautiful heart. Oh, I just saw that Kelly came in. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Kelly.
Constantly praying for you, my sister. She's the one I was telling you about who was in remission, and her remission, she's out of remission again, so she's got to go through treatments. So I am praying for you very, very hard, at you and your family. And I'm also praying for you, Fatima, too, for your family. I know on the 23rd, is it the 23rd, your husband has a CT scan, or did that get changed? I can't remember. You let me know. But it's good to see you, Kelly. Life is getting harder for everyone nowadays. It is. That's why we got to find joy in each other. Katie says, I find my escape and joy in being creative. I focus on what I love and stay in that energy. It is a constant effort, right? Yes. Fatima says, yes, on the 23rd. I thought so. I got that ingrained in my little brain up here. This little walnut squirrel brain is remembering that. And Sonia is saying prayers. Thank you so much, Sonia. Yeah, prayers really do help very much. All right, I am going to pull a card for you guys. This will just be for the week for everybody, just a little something something. And this is from the Sisterhood of Seers Oracle. The Sisterhood of Seers Oracle, and that is by Athena Laz. For anybody who's interested, it's a beautiful deck, and I'm very much loving it. Hershey, hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. It's good to see you. Hello, sending everyone blessing and positive vibes. Thank you. We appreciate that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Hershey.
Hershey's a sweetheart. Hershey is a sweetheart. All right, let's get these shuffled. And as I do, I'm going to ask the angels to protect us. I'm going to ask the spirits of the land in my home to surround us. And I'm going to ask the ancestors to give us wisdom. Spirit, what do you want everyone to know for this week? What is a gentle message that we can give everybody to help them? Please and thank you, and I love you. Okay, so we've got joy in the in-between. Joy in the in-between. And I'm going to pull another one. And we got the seer of dreams, consciousness, manifesting, and reality shifting. That's beautiful. I love this deck. I think that this deck is gorgeous. It's just really pretty. Everything's very soft and gentle. But anyways, what I'm getting from Spirit with the joy in the in-between and the seer of dreams is right now it is so important. So important. You know, I was just talking about how so many people are saying that they aren't finding joy in anything anymore. They're just not finding joy.
Thank you, Sonia. Have a good day at work.
Have a good day. Mwah. Love you. It is so important right now, you guys, if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling that not finding joy in anything experience, just like Katie was saying, you might need to make some effort to find your joy, right? Because joy is about manifestation. It is 100% you manifest your joy. You know, sometimes things fall upon you. You know, you might go and buy a scratch ticket and win $500, but there was still that your effort in that brought that joy, right? Like Katie said, with the creative process, doing something creative, maybe with wood or with paint, or just go outside and grab some rocks and paint them. You know, get one of those adult coloring books. Find the joy in the things in between all the stress. You know, there is no way that we can 100% not have stress in our lives. Okay. And still be responsible adults, right? So find time in between to do things that make you happy, that bring you joy. That's what Spirit is saying to me right now. And Spirit is like saying to me, don't spend too much time watching the news. Don't spend too much time like watching every single YouTube channel that, you know, that is going to help stir up your anger, or, you know, seek out joy, seek out beauty. You know, that's what Spirit is saying. Spirit's saying not enough people are doing that right now. And that is why there is so much hate, because nobody is just stopping and living life, not just existing in this world, but actually thriving in life. You know, nobody's doing that right now. So we got to take time to do that. That is what Spirit's saying.
See you later, Shanita.
Shanita, I love you. So that is what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm getting back into my creative side with paint and clay. That's cool. Yeah. Janet says, really good advice. Good reality check and advice, Dolly. Thank you. That was from Spirit, though. That wasn't from me. I'm just the messenger. So, all right. What time is it? It is
11:04.
11:04. So it's time to say goodbye for today. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so kind to my girl here. And I will see you all again real soon.
It was nice meeting you all.
Yeah, it was
And the ones that I don't know.
I was so happy to have you here today. This was my joy today. So thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who is new, like Ralph. thanks for stopping in. It was really good to meet you and talk with you. And I hope that you come again. All right. Okay, so take care, everybody. All right, bye-bye.
Take care.
I'm going to end
Bless.
the stream now.
Thank you for coming to my show. I'll see you all next time. You all rock. Dolly loves you. Dance around the room. It's time to go. Why are you still here? Dolly needs a sandwich and a nap. I'll see you next time. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Thank you for coming to my show. I'll see you all next time. You all rock. Dolly loves you. All rock. Dolly loves you. Dance the room. It's time to go. Why are you still here? Dolly, you still here? Have a great day.